All right, everyone, welcome back here to this Timberborn situation that we got going on. Now, here is a massive problem that I realized after I got done playing last time, and that was that I sort of have to worry about bad tides, and I kind of forgot that was like a thing. Bad tides. I forgot that bad tides were a thing. So I have to think about bad tide. What's it called? Like where you make stuff happen so that it goes off the side of the map or something. Oh no, I'm not entirely sure what to do. Wait a minute. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. So let me talk you through my thought process in my brain. I don't really want to like get up here and like if this turns into bad water, like root it off the side of the map. That seems like a lot of work and it's like really far away. So what I'm thinking is that diversion, bad tide diversion, that's the word. What if I like made a bad tide diversion here, right? So I don't know if these, can it go over the blockage? Like, I'm not entirely sure now what I'm thinking. But like, okay, so like, the thought process is like, if I build something here, then when a bad tide comes, this will turn into bad water, and then I want to just, pop it off the map like this way, like that would be cool here, and so I could do something here, but I'm really concerned about these blockage. I mean, I guess I could build like levees or something. I know it would go over levees, so if I build like levees here, that'll keep it at 1, but how I'm gonna be totally honest with you here. I really don't know what I'm doing right now at all, but I know I need to get in on this because a bad tide will come eventually. I'm sure it won't be a long bad tide, but even like a short bad tide would be bad. So I honestly am like really not sure what to do. I know I'm going to have to deal with like floodgates or something. That's probably in paths and structures. Zip lines will be really cool. It'd be really cool to get a zip line up over that way. Where are like levees and stuff? Landscaping probably, yeah. Levees, dams, levees, floodgates. How's my plank situation? Now that okay, plank situation is fine. Log situation is fine. Everything's looking good. Water, food, wood, planks. So really it's just this whole bad tide thing happening, and yeah, I'm gonna have to unlock levees, which is okay. I've got the science for it, and now this is a little overwhelming because I've never done this before, but I'm really thinking like maybe I don't actually want those to be levees, because that's gonna stop the water completely. But I want the water to continue to flow because I don't want this to evaporate. So, okay, I'll be fully honest with you. These, like, sluices are fucking... Oh, excuse my language. These sluices are terrifying to me. I mean, I've watched the YouTubers, you know, mess around with sluices like it's their job. And it is just so not obvious to me how to make them work. Also, I didn't know you could hold down the shift key to select multiple buildings when doing that until I just recently watched another Skystorm video. So, Timberborners, if, you know, developers, if you're thinking about this, like, there's like a lot to this that I don't actually know what I'm doing as someone who's completely new to play. Okay, so I'm going to try to figure out sluices. So this will be you and me chilling here trying to figure out sluices together, because I think that really is the right choice, is a sluice. But I'm really nervous about it. 400 science, that's fine. Now, I don't understand exactly what the arrow means. I think you want the arrow to point in the direction where you want the water to go. Okay, so we want clean water to go this way. And we want it to close if bad water is around. that's like my theory right now. Now, I feel like doing this with all sluices is going to be F. I don't have metal blocks. I can't. Oh dear. I can't do sluices. But I can do floodgates. Okay, I still have enough science. Oh, man. Let's unlock the floodgate. I don't actually know how a floodgate works. I know I can rotate it, but, like, does it matter? I don't know. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. I don't know what I'm doing. So, I'm afraid that if I, like, levy this up and just put, like, 2 floodgates on the bottom, then close them, then it'll all go that way? That doesn't feel right to me. I don't want to do dams because the water will flow over the top. Yeah, there's just so much water, and I don't want flooding to happen. Wait a minute. I just had an idea. It still involves sluices. Okay, you know what I'm going to try to do? I'm going to say, since I am on easy mode, well, do I want to do that, or do I want to practice, like, things? Okay, let's say if we, again, like, build this here, and I'm going to have to build up with, like, some levees and stuff over there. And the beavers can't get over here yet. I'll figure that out. But if I build a thing, God, it's so long. Then I can't put floodgates on the top of it. But what if I do it here? No, that's no good, because then when the bad tide comes, I want it to wash this way. And so I don't want to just build it in the waterfall. I feel like that's something that people do. Oh, man alive. This is much more complicated than I had thought. I put levees with, I'm just gonna have to practice. I'm just gonna have to practice and see what happens. So I am gonna go in and I'm going to put in my levees across, and the smarter thing to do would to just be good to go, like, straight so that they can, like, oh, that's not the smart thing to do. Mark resources for demolition, hold down the shift key. It's kind of like I know what I'm doing. Spoiler alert. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so then the water is gonna... This isn't gonna work. I think I need to... maybe four floodgates? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try 3. Let's try 3 and then go from there. Okay. Okay. Now, in order to get it to go over this, I have to make sure that, like, it can't go that way. Oh, I'm getting myself so confused. This seems like that's closed. The water can't go that way, and then it'll go that way. But then that's too high. It's like I need this to be lower, or I need everything else to be higher. But then my floodgates won't be high enough. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, if I remove that, I'm not going to remove it right yet. Obviously, I'm going to have them, like, build this. But if I remove that, then it should be positive flow through here. Hold on, let me go like that because it's easier for me to see what's happening. It should be positive flow through here. So if there's positive flow through here, it should just go that way. And then this source comes down here, and over here there's a waterfall. I'm pretty sure it's all going that direction though. Yeah, and if I have positive flow through here, then that shouldn't backflow. Perhaps. I am not gonna super hardcore bank on that, and I'm really concerned about all kinds of flooding. But I think that what I want to do is see what happens. So how do I go back to that? Okay, good. I'm going to remove these upper ones for now. That is going to be some famous last words, I think. Okay, so now I got to get my beavers to be able to come over here and work on it. So how wouldn't it be kind of cool if I could like sneak through here and, like, I don't know, come like over this? That could be a thing. I don't really want to, I mean, I could always come over here and then have them go in the water and build it like that. I can't build that one. That one is not actually necessary because corners are watertight, at least as far as what I've learned. So they can build it all from, like, this side. Okay, so how about we do that? We are going to build a path right here. Just boop. And then we're going to build some stairs into the water. And we're going to build a path over here. And we can let our beavers start building that. This should be reachable now because I just put that path in, so that's cool. All right, let's take this off and see what's happening now. My beavers are building. They're building the stairs. They're removing so many carrots. So many carrots. The plank situation is gonna be okay because these they're just logs. Oh, the levees are just logs, And the floodgates are logs and planks, but that actually shouldn't be too bad. That is too far from a district center. No, it's not. Ha ha ha. Oh, the stairs must have just gone in. They probably... Oh, it looks like they can... Okay. I am talking way too much. I apologize for unfinished sentences. I am very excited. My beavers are now also taking a shower. Let's hang out. It's nighttime, so they won't. There he is. He's taking a little shower because he wants his fur to be wet. And so that should make my beavers happy. This one is taking a shower in a hat. That is a very silly beaver, but it makes me really happy to see that. And so hopefully I will have some happy beavers in the future. All right, so we are moving and grooving here. We do have 4 vacancies. Maybe it is time for another lodge. It also seems like these guys just aren't... I wonder if another campfire is a good choice. Let's see. Wet fur bonus should be increasing. We've got sunflower seeds. I wanted to do some sunflower seeds. Everyone has visited the campfire. So sunflower seeds, I'm going to write this down because I'm telling you, man, my brain memory is just a little bit dicey. All right, here's a scrap piece of paper. So I'm going to write down that I want to do sunflower seeds. And I want to do the rooftop terrace. And I'm going to build, oh, I've got 2 empty beds. So that's good. But I think it might be time to build another lodge. That's like my theory, is it might be time to expand. My food is good. My water is good. So I'm going to do that. So watch me fumble around with where beaver storage is. Housing. Do I want any of these other things? Ooh, a double lodge? I want my science to kind of bounce back a little bit, so I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I'll plunk that lodge in there. How many builders do I have? I do have 4 builders. How are things looking in terms of being built? All right, well, we've got a levee in, and that's pretty cool. Look at them, they're so cute. Look at them, they're swimming, and they're using their hammers. Oh, I love it so much. But because of my sort of lack of beaver situation, I don't have any inventors. I'm going to super high prioritize that, and so then I can get some more beaver kits being born. I think that's my game plan. Okay, so now I also believe I kind of have a little bit of a storage problem. My berries are fine. I have so many carrots, it's just insane. And my grilled potatoes are also doing fine. I'm not going to worry about that, even though I've got carrots like sitting on the ground. Plant crops. Sunflowers. So let us put in some sunflowers. And since we put in sunflowers, let us put in sunflower storage. So I'm going to kind of go back over to here, which is like my housing and like storage kind of area. And I actually have an opportunity right here. I don't actually know if I can fit it in because I probably did a bad job at this. But wouldn't it be cool to get some more storage in here? What storage is this? This is dandelion storage. That is a silly place for dandelion storage, if I do say so myself. So let's build new dandelion storage and get that moved over. So I'm pretty sure that's in a small warehouse. Oh, I don't know if that's what that is actually. Oh, it is. Hee. So small warehouse. Rotate, rotate. Let's put that there. Let's mark this for storage of dandelions, which is one of these things. Cattails. Dandelions. And let's do just set this, well, let's just set this to empty. And so then when they empty that, when they do their thing, then I'll be able to just deal with it. I don't know. And let's get the haulers working on that. Okay. Let's come on over here, see how things are going. Planks are planking. Gears are gearing. Planks are planking. And we've got more things happening. Now, this is the concern, is it's already like above. But no, that's what I want. I want it to be above, so that when and if I close it, I'm so anxious about this whole situation. That water looks like it's moving so fast. I don't know if I need another floodgate. I am super concerned. Oh, you see, it just is, it's like surging up. I don't know. Oh, I feel like bad things are gonna happen. If I mark those resources for demolition. Well, that's why it's on easy mode. I don't have any big deals. I think it's very interesting they're building the levees first. Okay. All right, let's see what we got now. We already have flooding and... Okay, it was just a surge. The water is still coming out over here. Oh, that was an unnecessary one. That's okay. They can make that. I assume they built the lodge. Great. And this is not emptying the goods because this hasn't been built. So let's build that and get that done real quick. So again, like what I want this to do is when the floodgates are closed, I want this all to go that way. But in order to get over this, it needs to be higher than 1, which is going to go over this as well. So that's not what I want. I need to demolish this after I build the floodgate. Is that what I want to do? I think that's what I want to do, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, we'll see. We're gonna keep working on that. Okay. So let's check on things. I've got sunflowers going. I'm gonna need more sunflower storage, and this is empty. So thank you for that. Demolish this resource, this building. Okay, and now let's see. I just think it'd be cool if I could put another warehouse down there for some storage. Medium warehouse, just right there. Because then I can put another one on top, and I am hooked up fat. So let's make this one for grilled potatoes, I think, because then I can turn that on and keep making my potatoes into grilled potatoes. Yeah, let's do that. Let's set this warehouse to grilled potatoes. That's regular potatoes and grilled potatoes, and then let's set this top one to sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. Okay, I think that's good. And then I am going to turn this back on. All right, we are doing stuff. I still think I have way too many carrots. Just for the record, my berries are amazing. My carrots are just insane. And my grilled potatoes, they get eaten, and so that's why they're going down. But I've turned the grill back on. I do indeed have 6 vacancies, which means no one is making science, which is sad. And this is... Okay, let's see. What happens if I bring it up to 0.8? Drought is approaching. That's not a problem for me, especially now even that I've got like this in there, like better, or maybe it's not, maybe it makes zero difference, I don't know. Let's just lower this to the 0.65 because that's like well underneath, and so that's cool. So we'll just keep that normal. It's just a drought, should not be a problem. I don't make power during the drought, but that's okay, because again, I've got 132 planks, so my planks are doing great. Except now I'm out of logs. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. Out of logs. Well, alright, let's see what we can do. Plant more trees, I suppose, is the answer. I wonder if now I've got the logs, or the plank situation is less wonderful, because all of my logs are being turned into planks. Well, I'm just not entirely sure. But that's okay. We're figuring it out as we go. And I've got some birches coming in, and that gets turned into logs. And when these oaks go and do their thing, I've got that oak. That is probably not marked for cutting, or maybe it's outside the range of my lumberjacks. That's a gatherer. That's a gatherer. That's a lumberjack. Oh, that must mean that it is not marked for cutting. Oh, see how I'm getting better at this? Like, I already know when I'm being ridiculous. That is what a little bit of gameplay will do for you. A little tiny bit of gameplay, and you start to realize that you are absolutely ridiculous. We can pause this lumberjack as well, because there's nothing... We can possibly even just delete it, but we don't need that lumberjack right now. We don't need the berries right now. We don't technically even need the water pumpers right now, because how is my water storage doing? Oh, I wish I could, like, see. Yeah, I'm going to pause one of you. You don't need to be in there. Go be a scientist or something. Gatherer. I can actually... No, this is fine. Foresters. Foresting. Potatoes are potatoing. Let's see. We're down to only 4 vacancies with 3 kits. That's good. This is doing good. It just needs one more log. Hopefully someone was able to grab a log before it got turned into a plank. Alright, we've got our floodgates. So, right now, I'm going to mess around with this because I want to see. Right now, I'm going to synchronize with adjacent. Okay, right now they're at 0.65. And water is coming through. Let's raise it to 0.7. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let's raise it to 0.75. I can't really tell what it's doing. Oh, 0.85 did something. 0.85 did something. And now we're in the dark. This is less than ideal. Well, it's easier to see this way. We are still having, like, epic flow. Oh, there we go. How is it still flowing? Is it coming over the top of the floodgate? Is it just an animation thing? No, it's definitely like going through. So then what happens if we raise it all the way? Whoa! Yeah, the whole thing. The whole thing is flooding. Oh dear, oh dear. That's okay. Everything, it's gonna meander down. So this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work at all, dude. Well, shoot. That's less than ideal. That is less than ideal. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know how to do this. Okay, so that's all bad. Everything is bad. Nothing is awesome. Nothing is awesome right now. I'm going to pause this lumber mill because I have 140 planks and I have 0 logs. So I'm going to pause the lumber mill for a second. And what am I going to do about this situation? I am really not entirely sure. I'm not sure. Oh, wait a minute. It flooded because there was no relief. But if we relieve it so it can go that way, then it should go that way. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready to demolish that. Now, how do we get over there to demolish that? Well, let's see. Where can I build a path? I don't really want to mess up my trees. I'm going to take that path. I can build some stairs up to this levee and then stairs down the other side. And again, theoretically, this should... Those are going to be some famous last words, aren't they? Well, the drought has started, which is fine. Water and food are fine. Vacancies are fewer. The log situation is problematic. I think it's because I had the lumber mill going. Alright, we gotta think about this. I really think it's time for me to demolish this, especially now that it has evaporated. Let's get on it. Okay, we are going to build a staircase. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Let's demolish that path. Let's build a staircase here. We can come on up. Let's build a staircase down the other side. And then a path. And let's mark that for demolition. Alright. Let's demolish resources. Okay. Okay. Now here's the slight issue though. We ain't got no logs. We ain't got no logs because I have fumbled the tree farm. So let us cut down some of these chestnuts, I think. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do we got going on here? Sunflower seeds are coming in. Grilled potatoes, carrots, berries, potatoes, dandelions, chestnuts. Got 78 chestnuts. I should build another. I don't need another grill. What if I switched the recipe to grilled chestnuts? Oh no. This is where my logs are going. Yeah. Okie dokie. I need a lot more trees. A lot more trees. Yeah. Yep. So what we are now going to do is we are going to build. I'll tell you what. I'm going to actually delete this one of these lumberjacks here at least. They can go be a scientist for a little bit. And over here, I'm going to build a lumberjack flag under wood. And I'm just going to cut down these pine trees, I think. I wonder if I shouldn't get some Tappershack pine resin. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. 500 science. Well, obviously that's not happening. Okay. Okay, so let's mark some tree cutting area. Here you go. Cut down those. And that'll get me some logs. Let's just pause this grill because you can't get logs, and I would like to get my builders going with this. It's too far from a district and can't be built. Can't get all required materials. It's a log problem. It is a log problem. Alright. Well, okay. I have a lot of sunflower seeds. Do I not? What is happening here? Okay, the drought is ended. That's fine. I'm just not sure. Well, because they're focused on harvest. Can I just have neither one? You're planting more potatoes. That's great. I want to harvest the No, I want you to finish planting the sunflowers. There we go. I don't know why I should have to micromanage that. That doesn't seem quite right. Okay, let's see. Logs are quickly being used. We've got some stairs though, so that's cool. The drought has ended, so this is gonna fill back up. Whoa. It just takes a long time to come down from there. Gotcha. That is doing what I wanted to do! Holy crap. Guys. What the heck? I did not actually... Oh, that was a hard A. So just so y'all know, I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Is where I was born and raised. And I have just horrible, just ridiculously insane Cleveland accent. So let's just raise this up a wee little bit so that we can be sure we have plenty of water. And now we can... Oh, wait a minute. What happens if I close it completely? That's what I really wanted to know. So it is closed completely. And holy crap. It worked. I can't believe it. Woo! woo! Let me just have a little party here. I've never done this before. Keep that in mind. I've never played Timberborn, but I just did my first like bad water diversion, so that in a bad tide, when this turns into poo water, I can close the floodgates and the poo water will go off the map, and then the clean water will come and it will push the poo water off, and then I can reopen my floodgate. This is just a very joyous day. Now I'm going to lower this again to what, 0.75. I want the water to come back. Come on. There we go. So it looks like I am 0.7 is the amount of water that I can store in here. Now, sorry about that. That is great. And now look at all of this other area I have that I can deal with. And now that this is pushing all this away, I can even do maybe like some kind of reservoir-y kind of thing. Well, I can't because this is bad water, so I can't do that until I come up here and like maybe I actually do need to, you know, figure out how to divert it off the edge of the map or something. I don't know. That's a problem for future me. That is not a problem for current me. Current me is still learning the ropes. But the nice things, let's count blessings, right? Blessings are my logs are going up. So that's amazing. My food is amazing. Berries are amazing. Carrots are amazing. Grilled potatoes are amazing. Sunflower seeds are amazing. Potatoes are excellent. Dandelions, I have no idea even what I'm doing with dandelions. Chestnuts are great. I can grill those chestnuts if I turn the grill back on. But I'm not going to turn that grill back on because my food is fine until my log problem really gets better. Because that, I think, is the biggest issue. Now, what is happening here? I grew more oaks. I've got my chestnuts. I just straight need more logs. The bottom line is I need more logs. So, let's see. Maybe it's time to explore this area. We've got oh yeah, and then the scrap metal situation. Because I was talking about sluices. So it might be time to think about scrap metal. Oh no! Huh. Well, let's lower this all the way. I screwed up. I screwed up. Oh man. What an emotional time, right? Like I just like had a party over fixing my bad water situation, and in the fixing of the bad water situation, I messed up my power supply. So what that really means is I need to change things. I think that I should come over here and think about doing power over here, maybe up onto these steps here, because even in a bad tide, this is going to be moving. So I'll just have to have no power during, what's it called? Droughts. But just like not enough flow is coming this direction. My whole flow is just going out this way. So my power situation is, well, in a word, shitty. I've got a shitty power situation happening. Thankfully, I don't need it right now because I'm okay. But obviously, in the future, I'm going to need it. Future me will be disappointed. So I think that maybe is the next thing I got to do. I think I got to maybe figure out how to build some power wheels and connect it up to industry, maybe on this plateau. I've got the scrap metal there, which is cool. I've got all of this over here. I want to turn this into like a little reservoir. But yeah, I kind of screwed up, friends. I did bad water diversion without thinking about power situation. And truth be told, that doesn't surprise me even a little bit. Even a little bit. Well, I have got to hit the road now. It's about 45 minutes. That's what I'm kind of realizing is about what my limit is for playing Timberborn before I got to do other stuff around the house. So I am going to leave it there. I know that is super disappointing because now I've got a huge problem and I'm just like, it sounds like a problem for future me. But that's what I'm going to do. I am going to say that's a problem for future me, and I'm going to just move on with my life and come back and solve the power issue. Like I said, I'm thinking I'm going to put some power wheels in here, maybe route it up the power via shafts, which I'm going to have to figure out, up here, and maybe turn like these plateau areas that are not green into industry. That is the game plan. Let's be happy though, okay? I am making massive quantities of progress despite the fact that it doesn't seem like I am. All right, they are now eating sunflower seeds. I'm sorry, but that's awesome, right? Like, sunflower seeds is a thing, and that is awesome. Grilled chestnuts can be a thing after I plant more trees and get my log situation a little bit more stabilized. I think another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some log storage over here. I know that's a far walk from my tree farm, but that is what I'm going to do. Let me write down on my list of things. Okay, so I got the sunflower seeds taken care of. I said I wanted to do a rooftop terrace. That didn't happen. Welcome to my world of ADHD playing out right in front of you. To be clear, I'm not diagnosed. I'm just teasing. I don't actually think I have ADHD, but sometimes playing video games, it makes me jump around all the time. All right, so I'm going to write on my list, we need to solve the power crisis and get to scrap metal and more log storage situation happening. And I think that's what I'm going to leave it with. I appreciate you guys putting up with me and my ridiculous self. What I'm referring to is how excited I got that actually worked. And then how instantaneously sad I got when I realized the power situation. All right, friends, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye-bye.